Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com. Coming back to you with another video. I'm here in, Daytona Beach?
Daytona Beach.
I'm here with my main man, Camilo. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
We actually met at the, the Miami Meetup?
Miami Reselling.
So, was that the first time we met?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we met at the Miami Reseller Meetup, and Camilo, what's a little bit about your story? Can you share with people, like, you started, drop shipping not too long ago?
Yeah. So a year ago, I started selling on eBay. And so I started selling watches, bought it at a low price and then listed them.
Where were you getting the watches from?
Supplier.
Okay, like a wholesale supplier or?
Yeah, wholesale supplier.
Okay.
And then, but the thing is, it takes a lot of time to post and then like bidding and stuff. So I've been selling on eBay for a year now. And I also got into drop shipping a little bit.
And that's where you were talking about the Miami. You were starting to have a little success, but I know you were having some challenges too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so drop shipping I like it, but to me it was a little bit harder because the profit margins and stuff. So I'm testing out different methods of which one is gonna work out for me the better to make the most profit quicker.
Got it.
So right now I'm testing Amazon FBA, which is like thrifting, going into Facebook Market, OfferUp, and I'm gonna see how it goes from there.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Like literally, take a step this way a little bit because you're out of frame a little. But that's what we just had lunch and breakfast, and he's been having some success with eBay. But you're what, 22 years old. You're going to school. He's a really good soccer player. You play in what league?
UPSL.
Yeah, UPSL. So like he's super busy, and I'm trying to tell him like eBay is awesome and stuff, but I was convincing him of some of the reasons because he wanted to start Amazon FBA, but he didn't know where to start. So I was convincing him of some of the reasons why he should start, but he's had some challenges and things holding him back. So like maybe you're in your 20s and maybe you're having a little bit of success with eBay, but maybe you don't have the time, or maybe you want to have a more scalable business, and that's what Camilo's been talking about a lot. You're like, I want to scale, I want to scale, I want to scale, but you don't have a ton of time. So what's been holding you back from Amazon FBA? And the goal of this video right now is I just want to have a natural conversation with Camilo, and hopefully by the time this video is done, I want you to be able to go home, have a straight up plan of what you're going to do. We're going to push all these limiting beliefs and obstacles aside. So you've wanted to start Amazon. What's been the biggest thing kind of holding you back? But I think you did start, right? You did start.
I did start. So I started this month. I sold my first 2 products. But time, I'll say. Time is the biggest issue because, I go to school, 6 classes, and then soccer practice later. So, but I'm gonna try to dedicate at least, there's a bug here.
Got those Daytona bugs getting you.
Yeah, I want to dedicate at least 10 to 20 hours a week on my business, and then start testing out different products, what is going to work for me and what is not.
And you already started, right? Because let's all give Camilo a little congratulations in the comments, because you said you sold your first couple products on Amazon, right?
Yeah, so my first 2 products last week. And so.
And how long have you been doing Amazon for?
Just this month I'll launch.
Okay, so it took you about a month to sell your first 2 products.
Yeah, I'll say 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so what's really holding you back? Obviously, we all have 24 hours in a day. That's a challenge that we all have to face, which is time management. But what specifically with Amazon would you say is like why did we meet up? Like you sat there, what were you hoping to get from me in terms of things that were holding you back or questions you had?
We'll meet up with you to learn more ideas and more knowledge. See, how can...
what to sell?
Not just what to sell, but basically, when you meet someone that's really good at something, then you learn a lot from them.
Right.
And Amazon FBA, it wasn't much holding me back, but it was just that I was more into the eBay business for a year. So I would say I didn't really start Amazon until now, and now that I started, now I have to.
Well, think about the biggest questions you have. Like when you go back home or you're Like, what's the biggest thing that's stopping you from getting to, because we were talking, you want to get up to, what, $4,000 a month?
Yeah.
What are you most worried about? What are you most concerned about?
Like if the product will sell, if I'm gonna go to like what to buy and what's gonna sell.
Do you understand how to analyze products?
Sort of. But like I hope to get a good knowledge of it within the next few months.
And that's the biggest thing for you, Camilo, and everyone watching. On eBay, we have the sold listings, right? So on eBay, you can look up to see how often the item's selling and for what price it's selling for, right? On Amazon, we have what's known as a sales rank. You're familiar with the sales rank?
Yeah, sales rank.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question. Can I quiz you?
Yeah.
Say you have a book that is 100,000 rank, and then you have a video game that's 100,000 rank. What's the difference?
Depends on the...
Are they both gonna sell the same? Because they both have 100,000 rank?
No, I think the one that's more in demand will sell better. And probably I'll say the video game.
So you think the video game would sell faster at 100,000 rank? I'm getting him really good right now in video, because this is the big challenge that a lot of new sellers have. They don't understand that, and this is nothing against you. I went through the same thing. Rank is going to be in accordance to the category. So based on the size of the category, the rank is going to be different. So like the book category is much larger than the video game category. So what it means is 100,000 rank sales rank in books is going to sell much faster than 100,000 rank in video games. The point I'm trying to make, Camilo, is each category, the rank is different. So you need to, if you go online and you look up sales rank charts per category on Amazon, you'll get an idea. Like for example, video games, you want to find games that are less than 10,000 rank. 100,000 rank in video games would probably never sell, ever. And that's a big mistake, because we're gonna go, you're gonna go out to thrift stores and you're gonna find a video game that's 35,000 rank, and maybe you pay up $8 or $9 for it. That thing's just gonna sit. But if you got a 35,000 rank in books, it's gonna be flying. So like a big lesson learned here, and I think you're already starting to get your, I was gonna say your money's worth, but there ain't no money being exchanged right now. I think you're getting some good value now, because you need to realize that there's a huge difference in sales rank between the different categories. So that's big when it comes to analyzing. What else do you look for? Like, because I know you're really new, but when you're analyzing, what are you using to analyze products? Are you scanning? Do you use a barcode scanner? What are you using?
To analyze products?
Yeah,
stuff?
say you see a product, how do you know what it's worth?
Well, I go on the Amazon page, and then I type the name of the product, and then I'll see how much it's selling for and how much can I buy it for. And then
because you've been sourcing online, so you're not going out to thrift stores yet?
No, I have gone to thrift store in the past before, but if I were to, you say source online?
No, say you go to a thrift store. How do you analyze what a product's worth? How do you analyze it?
I just I look at the product, and then if it has a name, then I'll search it up on my phone on Amazon.
What are you using? Amazon.com or using?
The Amazon app.
Okay, good. That's what I was getting at. Because a lot of people will just go to the browser with Google Chrome and look it up, but you've got to make sure you have the Amazon Seller app.
Yeah, the Amazon Seller app and both the Amazon app too.
Can I interrupt you really quick? Because I don't know this, because it's been so long since I opened up my own account. Do you have to have a paid Amazon account, like a $40 a month account, to get the app working, or can you do it with the free account?
I do the individual account, which is 99 cents instead of, because I'm still not a...
So you pay an extra 99 cents per listing, per
yes.
sale.
I haven't done the $39.99.
So you can get the Amazon Seller app with just the free account?
Yeah, just a free
Oh,
account.
okay, because people were telling me you have to have a $40 professional account.
No, you don't need a...
Now I learned something. I knew it back in the day, but I thought the rule had changed.
Nah, you just make sure your Amazon account gets accepted, and then yeah, you create it.
Okay, so you're scanning an item. What are you looking at now?
So I look at the price difference. I look at the how much I can buy it for and how much can I sell it for, and then the fees is gonna be about 15. So
are you looking at merchant price or FBA price?
FBA price.
Okay, and that's good, because a lot of new people, they'll look and they'll see two prices and they're like, well, which one do I do? What's FBA? What's merchant?
The use category, to see how much, if it's enough profit. If it's enough profit, then I'll I'll get it.
Got it. So it sounds like you're weighing out like the risk and reward. So if you're going to spend $5, you don't want to make like $1 or $2. What are you usually looking for, like as a beginner seller on Amazon? What type of profit margins are you typically trying to find?
I want to say $30, $40 per product.
You're looking for big. You going for those triples and home runs.
Yeah, I mean, already in eBay, my profits sometimes were 5, 10, and sometimes, you know, you waste a lot of time, like putting those products just to get a $5, $10 profit. Now, I've done in my past Uber Eats and Lyft. I'm a Lyft driver, and you could make that much money like in an hour or two. So might as well just if you're gonna dedicate to Amazon and stuff, then want to make sure it's worth my time.
So now that we know how to analyze deals, obviously you want to look at the rank and understand rank's going to differ per category. You want your profit margin to be there. You do want to look at how many sellers you have that you're competing against, because typically the more sellers there are, depending on the item, if it's a higher ranked item, which means there's less demand, the more sellers and less demand means there's going to be a price war, typically, like the price could come down. If you only have a few sellers and a high demand, if 1 or 2 of them sell out, that price could jack up. So these are things we want to look at when we analyze it, Camilo. Also, we want to look at how many reviews are on the product, because you might have a product that has maybe a higher rank, but it's got like 100 or 200 reviews. Now I'm willing to get into this product. I'm a little more motivated to get into it because I see the social proof.
Yeah.
Because that social proof of seeing 100, 200 reviews is so important. So now that we kind of understand, and there's so much more to know, but now that we kind of understand how to analyze the deal, what's stopping you from walking into thrift stores, going on Facebook Marketplace, and saying to yourself, all right, I'm looking for a $20 profit on each, or at thrift stores, usually going to find $10 profits more easily. On Facebook Marketplace, you've been flipping printers. You can make $100, $200. But what's holding you back now from saying, all right, I understand how to analyze the deal. I need to find X amount of products. What's been stopping you from doing this now?
Not much stopping, but it's just that I just started. So I'm going to try to,
so what's your goal?
My time. My goal is in the next couple months to at least make $3,000 to $4,000 a month, like consistently.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna start taking a lot of action, and I'm gonna try to find at least 2 days of the week where I can, go thrifting.
Now we're talking.
And then from there, I'm gonna test it out and see. So this is January. It's supposed to be my month of testing, and from there I'll hopefully increase a lot.
So it sounds like you're like in a testing phase where you're just trying to figure out, like, does this work? Can I actually make money from it?
Yeah.
And you've already sold a couple of things, so you're starting to probably get an idea that it does work. And if you watch YouTube, there's thousands of people making it work. It definitely works. The thing is, you got to figure out how to make it work, because I don't know what opportunities you have over here in Daytona Beach. It might be, we were talking behind the scenes and he was asking me, well, what are the best items to resell? I love media, I love books, I love DVDs, I love CDs, but I'm ungated in DVDs and CDs. Like, you're gonna be restricted.
Yeah.
Now, you can go to wholesale websites and spend money to get ungated, but right now, your capital is so important, so you don't really wanna be spending your capital on that. I lived in an area with a lot of universities, so we had tons of books. Over here, you're near the water and the ocean, people are healthy, they're fit. Like, you might have a lot of good opportunities flipping like sporting equipment, or maybe electronics, or maybe board games, maybe clothing. I'm not sure exactly what your opportunity is, but you got to go out and experiment and see, what do we have available? What can we find? What can we source? Because what I do, Rally Roots, Rockstar Flipper, Bonafide Hustler, whoever your favorite YouTubers are that you follow, they all have a different opportunity. But at the end of the day, man, like, watching YouTube videos is great. Planning and testing it out, like, that's super smart. To get that proof that it works. But now the next phase is, all right, I want to make $4,000 a month. I'm hoping to make $10 a product. How many products do I have to sell a month? Oh, okay, I need to sell 400 products a month at $10 profit. How many items do I have to source in order to sell 400? So now you have to start to kind of like guess what your sell-through rate is going to be, which is tough. I think on average, the average Amazon seller sells through, I think, a little over 1% a day, I think, is really solid. So that would be like 30%. So if you wanted to get to $4,000 profit at a 30% sell-through per month, you'd probably have to have like close to, at a $10 profit, close to maybe 1,000 items in your inventory,
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
but
My math might be a little off.
True. I mean, my initial obviously is start small, like make 200-300, and then from there scale it. So if I could make this much consistently, then I'll go into bigger, and see how much time I can
immerse yourself in the process, man. Like, say, I want to list, or maybe with Amazon, I want to ship out 2 boxes a week, 60 products. I want to go out sourcing 2 times a week. You need to immerse yourself in that process of sourcing, in that process of shipping to Amazon. Because when we were talking before, when we were eating breakfast, Camilo, most businesses, if we look around right now, we got hotels, we got IHOP, that's his favorite restaurant down the road. And we have all these restaurants. The main problem they have is acquiring customers. When you're selling on eBay or Amazon, your main challenge isn't acquiring customers. When you go to eBay and Amazon, they have all the customers. Our job is to find the products, find products undervalued and bring them to the market. So that's really the main goal, brother. Like, have your big vision of 4,000 a month, and like you said, let's break it down into small goals. So maybe we have a goal of getting to a 4,000 a month profit in a year, which is a good goal. All right, month 1, let's make 300 profit. Month 2, let's get to 500. Month 3, let's hit 1,000. Month 6, let's hit 2,000. Month 9, let's hit 3,000. And start slowly building and scaling. But positive affirmations, morning rituals, reading, all that stuff is great. But at the end of the day, we make money on Amazon, we make money on eBay for bringing the products to the market, man. So, I don't know. Hopefully that was able to bring some value to you, man. Like, you got to get your plan in line, man. You got to study, you got to learn how to analyze.
I'm gonna like dedicate a lot of time to it in the next couple months and see what works, what doesn't work, and once I acquire some capital, then do future investments and other stuff.
Do you have any plans for how to keep your capital once you make it?
Not keep it. I mean, well, in terms of saving, yeah,
Most people make more money and they spend it. So how the heck are you not going to do what the average person does?
I mean, I have to, well, my needs and my wants and savings. So obviously, well, I'm a college student, so not the best financially, but I need to save for food and gas. And then then I separate some money to invest and see how much profit I make in each business.
I'd recommend maybe opening another savings account or another checking account, and when you get your profits, like, take it out of your account or like put it aside, because you're going to have to reinvest some back into your business. So you could go pull that out, and that's only to reinvest back into it. But that's one of the biggest challenges that most resellers have, is they make more money and then they just keep spending it. They call it, like, competing with the Joneses.
Yeah.
You make 1,000 and now it's like, oh, well, now I could go take my girlfriend or boyfriend out to eat, or now I can go out clubbing, or now I could, go out drinking tonight. And that is a big challenge, is kind of saving up your capital and making sure that you preserve it. That's a big thing, man. It's a lot easier to make money than actually hold on to your money, I've learned.
Yeah.
So if you can become really good at budgeting and really good at saving and preserving your money, you'll grow it so much more. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much easier to make money when you have money. When you don't have a lot of money, it's more challenging,
Yeah, that's well, right now.
Yeah, but you're doing it, man. So I don't know, what's the last thing that, I want you to tell everyone right now what you're committed to doing, man. I want you to look back at this video in 12 months, and I want you to tell yourself in this camera, what are you gonna do, man, over the next 12 months?
So
I got him good in this video, man.
Okay, so the next months, I hope that I'm making, I want to say 7 months, because I graduate in June. So hope I'm making by that time at least 3,000 to 4,000 on my own. And then, go into different type of business, maybe Airbnb or different type of stuff. But I want to make sure that in the next 12 months, I'm making enough on my own. Or the other option is obviously, since I graduate in the summer, is like get a job from one of my degree. But I don't 100% want to do that, because I rather work for my own self. So yeah, hopefully 12 months from now, I'm able to make a lot of decent amount of money, and then go from there. And let's hope I stay consistent.
Hey, you got it, brother. And you know,
Appreciate it.
what are you going to school for again? What's your degree?
Unmanned aircraft systems.
Dude, that's sick, man. So, I mean, even like worst comes to worst, man, like if it's taken longer, because sometimes it takes longer than you think. We all have things that we're good at and things that, for me, salsa dancing right now, dude, I've been doing it for 3 months. Like I should be way better, but it's hard, man. It's a challenge for me. It doesn't come easy. Like business might not be your strong suit. It might take you a couple months extra to get there. Like worst comes to worst, man, you could always fall back on that job and keep doing it on the side, reselling. Gary Vaynerchuk talks a lot about this, is, you know, having your full-time job and like planting the seed on the side, your side hustle, and just keep nurturing it, man. And then you can get it up to a point where you can make a decision. So I got faith in you, man. I know you're gonna do a good job, man. Yeah. We're gonna look back in this video and see some good success for Camilo. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully I feel like I was like, people don't look at this as like I'm like talking down to you. I'm more or less talking to myself when I first got started, and I wish that I would have gotten this advice. Mm-hmm. So like, hopefully it didn't come off the wrong way. And I just want to see you succeed, brother. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.